So it's not every day that you meet someone who's dressed Samuel Jackson, among many others. Yes, I'm talking about Andrew Ramroop, and today I'm also with Ashok Bal, who's written about Andrew in his new book. So first off to Ashok, sir, why did you choose Andrew?
I chose Andrew because, it's by accident. I had been to a tailor in Mumbai, and the tailor was a student of Andrew, and I saw a certificate of Savile Row Bespoken Academy and signed by Andrew Ramroop. So I was very curious to know about Andrew. Then when I came to know about him from Mohit, and then I found a wealth of information. And then I realized that, the life of Andrew is nothing short of a modern epic. And I also realized that Andrew is an exceptional man of talent, innovation, sartorial art, creativity, and inspiration. And I thought that his life deserved to be disseminated in the form of a book.
So for fashion insiders, Andrew, you're somewhat of a gospel, to be honest. Like what you've done is something people dream of, and they read only in stories. Starting off from India, you managed to read Savile Row. What are your 3 tips for a youngster who want to enter the industry today?
Well, 3 tips is pretty ambitious, but I think if I say just one thing is to have a deep emotional connection to whatever you do, whatever your field of endeavor. It could be in the fashion field, it could be in industry, commerce. If you feel deeply connected to what you want to do for a career, you'll find that you don't feel as though you're working. You do what you do to the best of your ability. You find that you excel in that field without really realizing that you're becoming very good at it because you don't feel that it's hard work. I believe that learning something new should be exciting. It should not be hard work. It should be like discovering something new should be something that you really want to do. And so I think having that emotional connection to what you do, persevering, having a focus, those are the values that are important to excelling.
And one story about the most interesting person you have dressed till date that you really cherish and keep close to your heart.
One that I keep close to my heart, for many years I've kept a secret because one is sworn to, not officially sworn to secrecy, but I've often said, I get asked quite a lot of who my customers are. And I usually answered it, if I was a surgeon, you wouldn't ask me who my patients were. But I suppose amongst celebrities, it would be Samuel L. Jackson, Hollywood star, long gone, would be Tony Curtis. Also in the world of, I suppose in royalty, it would be Diana, Princess of Wales. And towards the end of this next month, I'm going to meet a very important royal as well. I've been invited over to their country to come and meet that person, whom I can't disclose at the moment, but it will be known very soon. Certainly in October it will be known. So it's not so much the famous persons, but it's those who value and appreciate the importance of presenting themselves exceptionally well.
So, from India to the Buckingham Palace, it's been an interesting journey. Ashokji, one last question for you. So, how was your first meeting with Andrew like?
Well, in fact, I had written several mails, but his initial response was, though polite, but reluctant. Then, I thought I must write with a different emphasis. Then when I wrote another mail saying that, I'd like to write about your Indian ancestry and the heritage, that clicked. Then he responded by saying that this is what I required. And then, it was followed by several hours of Zoom meetings between Trinidad, London, and Bhubaneswar. And finally, I went to London and had 3 intensive personal discussions with Andrew and his wife, Daniela. And that is how, I interacted with him.
And that's a beautiful journey. Thank you so much for this bespoken conversation. We wish you both luck. Thank you.